I'm going to show you how to set up the whole screen, the 2020, the precision planting screen. So let's get into it. First, you have to go to setup, go to diagnose. Most people get confused around here. The planter only has 16 rows. There it shows a 17th row, and you can just go to system schematic. You'll see all white, and row 17 also. The white color is the system sees something, but we didn't tell it. Listen, we have a V drive on row 7, so then it's going to be white. Red is missing, white is it's there, but we didn't add it, so it's expected. So we just go setup. We start from the top, so we go into equipment. All right, planter make. It isn't a John Deere, it's a custom. 16 rows, 30-inch spacing, active rows all, controlled row spacing 30 inches, 40 feet SRM location. We have SRM in the PDM and from row 1 to 16. Right, so select all, enter. Okay, so on this planter we have the V set, V drive. We have V apply base for one liquid tank. We have wave visions. We have delta force. We have delta force load cells and the solenoids as well. So first we start off at seeding. Seeding system. Okay. It's V drive. Seed sensor type. What's the name of that seed tube? The wave vision.
Wave vision, yeah.
Yeah, it's the wave vision. Meter type. Vacuum V set. We use the vacuum V set. All right. Add system. What do we need to add? We need to add liquid. We need to add downforce. There's nothing else. So let's hit on downforce. Downforce system. Delta force. Just say cancel. All right. Downforce system type. We leave that on custom. It doesn't give us another option. So leave that on custom. Then we add another system. Liquid. And we add just a product, say pop-up. Okay. Then we can go to planter measurements. So the frame style is single. Like if you hit that, it shows you an option there. So this frame style is single. Each style is drawn. Wheel distance, seed exit. So we have to put in that measurements for the GPS and for swath control. Okay. Tractors measurements. It's a John Deere, for example, or case or something like that, and it can be articulate and then track. All right. So put in all that measurements. Just the GPS offset check. You can do that. And frame layout. That's like really simple. And just save load. So you need to save this current planter configuration onto the screen and the tractor. If you swap tractors, you add a new tractor over here. Add a new tractor. Put in the measurements. When you swap the tractors again to the first tractor, then you can just click on it and
go back to
yeah,
the other tractor.
to the configuration. So okay, so then we go into systems. Rate section 1. We give it all from 1 to 16 and control style single. We go into seeding. So now we have seeding system, the wave vision and the V drive on the planter. Okay, add V drive, select all from row 1 to 16, done. Add hardware, vacuum sensor, okay, on row 1 and row 16. So just add them. That's fine. Okay, we go into downforce, add hardware. We have solenoids and load cells. Add the solenoids. all the rows, add load cells, all the rows. Let's kill one. I want to show you what will happen. Pop up, okay. That coverage pattern must be 100%. Otherwise, you're just going to give 50% of the rate you want to give.
The pre-selected rate.
Yeah, the pre-selected rate. So first make that 100%. Tank size, application position, you can put all that stuff in. Then you go add hardware. What do we want to add? We want to add a V-apply rate controller. We want to add a flow meter. V-apply rate controller. This rate controller is on the black first can jumper. So we just select black. Module locations, it's plugged into the PDM. Continue. Gear ratio stays 1. Liquid ratio, you can leave it like that. Motor encoder pulses. We don't have an encoder on there. We have an inductor sensor with 13 teeth on the gear. So it's 13 impulses per rev. So 13, it's fine. PWM frequency, we can leave all that stuff. Just minimum duty cycle of the PWM, put it on 5%, and that's fine. And then assign to rows, select all, done. Okay, lift switch, we have a lift switch on, so just add hardware, frame mounted lift switch on the PDM, done. So then we are just we must calibrate the lift switch. So we just say run calibration, press the set value button with the planted lowered completely, press the set value button with the planted lifted completely, press the set value button with the planted drive engagement height. So that's really simple. Then that'll be fine. The radar, we have a radar on the planter. We worked out it's about 25 pulses per foot. So we just put in 25. You must just check the speed on the screen and the speed on the tractor must match up. On this tractor we don't have a GPS harness. We don't have one that's fitting, so we don't use GPS on this one. So we only have the radar. But normally you need a GPS harness. So this is just for the setup. Okay. So then we go on. Looks better. You go into the diagnose page, everything is green. We have something that's white. So let's go and check its load sensor. Number 10. It's active, but it's white. Load sensor status. Then you can go on to here. Something is white. Okay, row number 10, load sensor. So then we just need to add a load sensor.
So if one goes bad,
I'll show you if one goes bad on the load cells. So let's just quickly going to add the load sensor. Alright. So now go back, diagnose, downforce, load sensor. So if one goes bad, it'll show there's two options. One will show, I think it's inactive, and one missing and faulted. That's the two options, missing and faulted. When it's missing, we can't ignore it. When it's faulted, we can ignore it. So then you just press on active and just ignore it. That one.
okay.
So, and every day, that's very important. When you start planting, zero all the load cells. So that's basically the whole setup. And then we can go on and add some widgets. Add widget, metric control dashboard. So the black blocks, let me quickly show you. These green blocks, the planter tells us what he is doing. The black blocks, we tell the planter what to do. So we can put in the population here, and if it doesn't want to enable, just hit the master switch. Put in the population, delta force, target automatic, standard, light, standard, or heavy, or you can make it custom. So it depends on the conditions you're working in. Okay. So you see that widget and that widget is gray. Just go add widget, put a new one on. That one is also gray. Unknown product. Okay, so let's make it the pop-up. All right. So now we have an active widget. Just say calculate the full tank. You'll see your tank's full. That's real easy. Then just enable it. Just put in your rate.
Seems simple.
Yeah. So now the next thing we can do is, if you're planting maize, just go on here. You can add a hybrid, add custom hybrid. Maize. Active rows, all rows, seeds per pound. That's just for data. So you just select it, make it active, and it'll tell you that. So normally with the GPS stuff, go into here. We use GGA, RMC, and VTG. We set them on 5 Hz and the baud rate 38,400. So then, if you have a connection between the GPS and the screen, the DBM, GGA, RMC, VTG will be 5, and your baud rate would be 38,400. Then you know you have communication with the GPS. You'll have speed and all that stuff on your screen.
So you'll know they're communicating.
You know there's connection. And GPS stability will be good. So then you know you're fine. Yeah, that's about the setup. If you have more questions or may need assistance, call your local dealer.